Mass Effect 5 is coming in the future, and although we don't have lots of details revealed just yet, we do know that the GETH will be involved in some way, so let's find out.
Lockhart QT.
Revealed as part of N7 Day 2021, a poster for the next Mass Effect game was revealed teasing the next game's story. As you can see, it shows off a crater, ship and a few people walking towards it. And as you can see, not only does it show the crater and it looks like a GETH head, but if you zoom in on those people walking towards the ship, one appears to be wearing Krogan armour, the other appears to be potentially a Solarian, and the other could be an Alliance human wearing armour similar to Ryder from Mass Effect Andromeda. Interestingly, in January 2022, BioWare General Manager Gary McKay revealed in an official post on the BioWare blog that the poster contains a handful of hidden treats, including at least 5 surprises, all of which to an amazing future of the Mass Effect universe. Of course, Gary McKay doesn't go into full detail about what any of those secrets were, but does add that he's seeing some incredible work from both teams, speaking about obviously the next Mass Effect as well as Dragon Age Dreadwolf. And then during N7 Day for 2022, we had the secret transmission, which included Liara talking with some GETH characters.
Like the secret. How did we miss this? Exactly. The Council will be furious. Although they should know by now not to underestimate human defiance. Perhaps was their most endearing trait.
In this transmission, we hear Liara saying the following: exactly, the Council will be furious. Although we should know by now not to underestimate, and then the sort of like audio cuts off a few times, but she also says phrases like how do we miss this, and we go to different lengths. But what does this all mean? Well, many fans have speculated that Liara is actually talking to a GETH, as the sort of gargled audio you can hear sounds like a GETH speaking. But many other fans have speculated that a few different lines in the audio kinda sound like female Commander Shepard, so could this audio also tease the return of FemShep? Despite the GETH also speaking a different language in the transmission, the conversation sounds like that at least cooperating with Liara. Now, this bit is going to spoil the OG Mass Effect trilogy story, so this is your final warning if you don't want any further spoilers. And if we're going off what most players did for the sort of ending of Mass Effect 3 as well as the entire story of the trilogy in terms of choices involving the GETH, in Mass Effect 3 we go to Rannoch, which is the Quarians' original home planet before it was sort of overrun and overtaken by the GETH. Basically, in the story we free all the GETH from the Reaper Code and then give them independence. However, by doing this, sadly, Legion sacrifices itself to save all of the GETH. Cooperation with the GETH is a significant possible outcome for the Quarian GETH storyline in Mass Effect 3, but it's tragically cut short by choosing the destroy ending, and I personally completely forgot that the destroy ending essentially kills ED and kills all of the GETH, which is mind-blowing, but essentially because of the catalyst blast going out destroying all sort of technology and artificial life, all of the GETH die. If Liara and the GETH are indeed working together in the sort of transmission audio, it implies that the galaxy were able to rebuild and restore the GETH to their state just before the catalyst's explosion in the destroy ending. And as the catalyst explains to Shepard, AI will always rebel against their creators, and the Reapers are its solution to ensure that chaos does not reign through the galaxy, hence why you have the cycle of the Reapers essentially killing all sentient life and then letting, sort of coming back years later to continue the job essentially. But yet, the peace between Mass Effect's GETH and Quarians at the end of the third game proves that the Catalyst and the Reapers were wrong. This proves that peace between AI and machine were possible, and opens up further AI organic cooperation in the galaxy. You can look no further than this than actually to look at Legion as well as Tali. They start off where Tali's begging you not to sort of wake up Legion in Mass Effect 2, and then all the way through to sort of Rannoch in Mass Effect 3. As long as you pick the right choices, Tali and Legion actually become friends, and she actually somewhat trusts it. But in Mass Effect 5 we could see a Rannoch or other planets as well, where the Geth and Quarians work and live together. We could also see other situations such as a Geth councillor, a Geth in the Citadel, Geth just sort of walking around with other species and integrating with other species such as Geth vendors, markets, etc., a Geth Spectre, or even a Geth party member, if you guys remember Legion in Mass Effect 2, something similar to that really. But we could have a new Geth party member for Mass Effect 5, which is really interesting, but sadly we'll have to wait to see for more information. So what do you guys think? Do you think the Geth will be returning in Mass Effect 5? Because it's definitely looking that way, it's pretty much confirmed at this point. Do you think we'll get a new Geth party member? What do you think Liara and the Geth are talking about? Do you think Shepard will return? Do you think we'll sort of understand what's happened with the Geth and how they've returned? And do you think the Geth will sort of be working with the Quarians and other races on planets like Rannoch and as well as the Citadel? Tell me in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been another sort of Mass Effect theory, sort of speculation, prediction video. I'm going to be churning out a lot of these up until the release of the next Mass Effect. Personally as well, I'd like you guys to sort of tell me in the comments, do you think going forward the game should be called Mass Effect 4, Mass Effect 5, or just the next Mass Effect? Because it's really confusing coming up with video titles where I've got people telling me they think it's Mass Effect 4, but then personally I think it's Mass Effect 5, because you've got Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, plus Andromeda, so that would be Mass Effect 4 technically, and then the next game being 5, so it's one of those really. But thank you so much, guys, for the recent love and support on the Mass Effect videos. I love Mass Effect, and I cannot wait to do sort of more videos on the channel regarding it really. So anyway, guys, for more Mass Effect videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.